Hello, my name is Washboardjim. I'm the founder of the Sneaky Snake trading strategy, and I've been trading this stock here for the last couple of weeks, and I want to talk about it right now. Again, it's AMC. AMC is the big daddy today. Well, if you've seen my previous video that I did on AMC, I ain't going to go through all that again, but we are still moving up, and I'm still liking it. But we had something that happened Friday that I want to point out that could consolidate a little bit, and I've been talking about it for the last 3 or 4 years. I've actually been trading this pattern for a very long time, and I just did a video previous of this one. If you want to go back and watch it, it's about the same kind of pattern, but I want to do an individual video on AMC. Now, I know this is a pump and dump. I know it's broke. I know that the wrong people are pumping this stock that have been pumping it for years, and it's not done nothing. Well, I finally come out and did a video on it, and it's been reversing ever since. Now, I'm the godfather of the M&Ms. I'm a market maker. So let's go ahead and look at this stock. Called it out at a buck. I called it out at a buck 3 years ago when it was at 6. I said I ain't trading this stock until it gets to a buck. And been laughed at and jarred around and, oh, you're nuts, by these pumpers that have been pumping this stock on a daily basis. I mean, just look at the groupies that trade this stock, and they've all been losers. But now we're down here at the bottom. I call it rock bottom, and we've had a great run since. I've been going in and out of it, and we just hit a real big old high Friday, big old 3 white soldiers on this thing, and we've been consolidating on it. Now, I'm only bullish on it because it hit $1. I don't give a crap about the share structure. I don't give a crap about how much money it's making, if it's making any at all. And here, announces a closing of a $425 million loan. That's good news. They're still way in debt, but there's always a time for a reversal and a good trade. So we've come up from 93 cents all the way up to $1.94. My target was 207, and I'll show you where I arrived from that target at and where I think the next move is. Now, when I'm playing the soldiers like this, I like to put little resistance lines between every single dip right there. So this is how it's going to work. That's going to be your resistance to break. Actually, this channel right here will be your resistance to break. That's that first candle. That's a spinning top. So next week, if we can gain respect above that channel, that's a bad drawing. Let's redo that. Much better. Still not perfect, but it's good enough. So if we break out past this channel and come back and pull back, that'll be your solid support right around 191, 187 to 191. Your next 3 support levels will be on down this way. Now you see this previous high right over here? So we're going to get the price line. And that's going to be your second support, right around 180. Your third support, I'm going to move it up to this previous high. Well, that's where I'm going to set the alert, off that wick right there. We stay very bullish if we maintain the 9 on the 1 hour time frame. This is in a 1 hour time frame right here. This will be your first support, your second, and your third. And it could come down and land right in here. So I'm going to put a little box. I got my alert set. I'm going to go from that wick, it's on that candle, to that body right there. So right off the 50 SMA. Each one of these moving averages will also be a support level. Be the 9 EMA, the 21 EMA, and the 50 SMA. So it'd be either one of those three, or it's going to be right between each one of these candles. No lower. I don't want it to go any lower than that 174, 171 area. Maybe just a little bit, a few cents, but not much. So that's AMC. I want to consolidate. The higher we stay up here, the stronger the stock will be. So if it holds the 9, we'll go ahead and shoot up. If not, we might have some people taking profit, and then it'd be a good little cat bounce if it gets down to that area. So I'm bullish on AMC more than I've been probably in 8 years. And no one else sees stocks like I do. I'm a market maker. I see those 3 white soldiers. I called out the bottom, and I'm making a little bit of money on this one right here. And we're going to see if we can break that 191. And then I'm going to show you the long resistance on this thing, how I found it. We go to the 90-day 1 hour, and we proceeded past the 90-day 1 hour. So we're going to expand this out a little bit farther to 180 days. Dang. Go to 2 hour. Yeah, that's a real solid resistance we broke. I mean, we really broke a hard resistance right there. That is pretty. I'm glad I looked at that, because that's a triple top. That could easily come back down and hit that 174 very easily. My long target's 204, and then all the way up to 224. $225. Let's make it even. Make it odd. So that's it. Definitely solid support right in here. This 171, you can't beat that. That's a real good solid support. And I put that trend line on there. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. For the pullback, just to consolidate and then have another shoot to the upside. Then I'll probably stop trading it unless it picks up more momentum. There's a lot of people that watch this stock. It's got one of the biggest groupie people. I mean, they've been pumping it for years and they ain't done nothing. I'm coming out and tell you that this thing's bullish. Called it all the way from $1 about 5 years ago. Little Mikey was pumping it. Then you got that roaring shitty. I wonder if he rode this ride. So that's it. 171 low, resistance to break 204, up to 225, and maybe even to 234 if this thing really catches momentum. But we got to be careful. We had 3 white soldiers. You can see them in any time frame. It's a continuation pattern, but it needs to consolidate on that 3rd soldier. 10-4. This is talk about AMC. I know it's a pump and dump, but I'm looking for the bottom. I'm not pumping it. I'm not dumping it. I'm charting it out for you. And I haven't traded this stock in over 3 years. I'm the Sneaky Snake trading strategy, where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. If you want to follow me on this trade, hit that like button, subscribe. I'm live every day on YouTube, so you can pick up some of my trading strategies. I've done a seminar today, and I've done another video about the 3 white soldiers. When we're at 3 white soldiers, it's a point of consolidation, unless it has really great news. But these big candles, we need to consolidate it just a little bit and then try to break it. So we're at a resistance level. We got to see if we can break past that 3rd soldier. Have a great day.